Okay, I need you to tell me a story about your summer.
So it was the summer of my senior year, and I had just gotten back from Ocean City, and I was laying in my bed late one morning, and my two friends come, and they're like, "Let's go to McDonald's." So I get in the car with what I was wearing at the time, and I get out of the car, and it's just me in a gray T-shirt, some paint-covered shorts, a weed bucket hat, and no shoes. Yeah, no shoes, and a sack of potatoes. So I go into the McDonald's and I didn't really want anything. So my friend was ordering his stuff. And right before the man could actually pay for it, he said, "Okay, that'll be all." He said, "Yes." And I thrust my bag of potatoes forward. And I said, "I will trade you these potatoes for that meal." And the McDonald's employee, he looks at me, he looks at the potatoes, he looks at my friend, he looks at me, he looks at the potatoes, he looks at his coworker, he looks at the potato, he looks at me, and then he says, "I'll give you a medium fry for those potatoes." I mean, I'm like, I didn't really want anything, so I said, "That's a good deal, you know." So I set the potatoes on the counter, and the manager was right behind me this whole time, and he was just not having my shit. And he swoops around from the back, grabs my potatoes with one hand, and says, "Give the man a small fry," and then kicks me out for not wearing shoes.
Alright, Joe. This one time, it was after 4th of July, right? We went over to the local Jeebers spot. And we was gooning. There was no good kind of behavior going down there. So as I took my red caddy back over there, and me and all my friends, there was fireworks to be seen.
Basically, I was in college and I needed to go to work. I was scheduled to go into work one day, and I was about to head out the door to head to work, but then I turned around and I said, "You know what, I'm just going to screw it. I'm actually going to go to my friend's birthday party," because he was having a birthday party. I'm going to go to it. It was a surprise birthday party. I never went to any surprise birthday parties before. And I realized I only live once. I'm young. So I decided to screw it, and I didn't even tell my job I was going to come in. It was like, I only live once. So my manager kept on texting me throughout some of the time of the party. I was like, fuck it. So, sorry. But anyway, I just decided to come into work 9 o'clock at night just to close up because they let the fish out. And I just put the fish up. I didn't even clock in because I just felt bad. And I just put the fish up and cleaned up the apartment. And I had a good time. And you only live once. So that's my story of the summer of last summer. It was great.
Summer was supposed to be about freedom and youth and no school and possibilities and adventure and exploration. Summer was a book of hope. Summers had a logic all their own, and they always brought something out of my sister's friends. That's why I loved and hated summers. She was always out, she was always bringing friends around, because they made me want to believe in what would happen in the stories.
will you tell me your story? Come on, this is ridiculous.
Don't, not yet. I need to think of this.
Yeah, that McDonald's burned down a month later.